What are your thoughts on the trend of trainers and drivers using social media to discuss their horses before they race?
Well, I think it's great. I think it's part of the new age. We have to get with the times. Horse racing is a little back of the times. So this is just another step closer to the new age. It's a great idea. It keeps people current, and I like the interaction.
I'm not one that does it there, but to each his own. And I guess that the young people have been very successful at it. It shows that the guys that do it do have a lot of success. It's like anything else. I guess you have to catch up with times. It's just not my thing, but I can see that the people that are doing it are successful at it.
I think it's a good idea. I think it gives the public a little information as long as it stays within, where it's allowed. You can't. I don't think you should give exact strategy away. Then the other drivers see it or the other trainers see it, tell their driver, and then it can get takes kind of the surprise out of it. But I think it's a good idea.
Well, I guess any info that can get out to the fans is a good thing. I'm not involved. I wouldn't know how to tweet or do all that stuff, but any info they can get to the fans to attract fans is a good thing.
I'm not sure. That can come back to bite you. Not sure that's a real good idea. It's all right if it works out, but if it doesn't, it's not much fun.
Well, it's definitely a lot of bettors like it probably, and I think some major bettors might not like it as much because they come to the qualifiers and they study all that kind of stuff, and they get guys that go on Twitter and telling people how they qualified and how they're pacing and stuff. When a lot of the big gamblers will come here and watch and study that, kind of have more of an advantage than anybody else. But when it's posted all over Twitter and Facebook, it definitely helps or gives an advantage to guys that can show up at qualifiers. So it's good for both parts, I think.
Oh, I think it's great. The more information we can get out to the public, the better. I think we're largely regarded as a closed community that has a lot of secret information, and if we can have our people make the public comfortable with things they're saying, it should bring more customers.
It's not my thing, but I'm an age group older. We started using cell phones, and the age group before didn't. But I think it's fine. Keep the public in tune. If it works, keep doing it.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I mean, listen, we have to reattach ourselves with the gamblers out there, and I've said this to many horsemen before. And I mean, what's more down to earth than actually talking to the people that are sitting behind the horses, the people that are training the horses, even some cases the people that take care of the horses in the morning. I mean, people really want to know this stuff, and this is a great game, and it's just it's a super tool to get people involved and keep them informed. I think that a lot of gamblers stick to handicapping. They see through what a driver says or what a trainer says. Just because I think a horse might be good on a particular night doesn't really mean that he is. I mean, I'm a driver, not a handicapper, so there's a lot of stuff I miss, but I think that it's a great tool for the handicappers to use and maybe take a look at and see maybe they missed something, maybe they didn't know something. There's lots of times where maybe I felt that I didn't give my horse a very good trip, or the horse wasn't on his A game, and I fully expected him to be at the next start. I mean, those types of things could really benefit, I think, our industry, especially more than any other industry, where it should be really beneficial for people that are looking for an edge or looking for the inside track, so to speak.
I think it's great, but everyone's just kind of got to be a little more careful about what they say. You can't get yourself in trouble saying certain things. But I think overall, if people just do it properly and use it for what it should be used for, then it can be great for the industry.
Well, if it works for them, then it's probably a good thing. I don't see any harm coming from it. You're involving more people, and they're probably usually wrong anyways.
I love it. It's great. It gives us a little more exposure out there, and it gives the handicapper, a little extra edge there to find out if the horse is good or bad. I think it's just another tool they can use.
It's good. I like how Twitter works and stuff like that. A bunch of us drivers always talk and stuff like that, and then every time a trainer does good and wins a big race, everybody knows about it like the next minute after it happens. So it's good. I think it's good for the fans and stuff. You get lots of people following you, and they're up to date, and it's good.
Well, I guess information-wise, certain elements of the public want to know those things. I guess if it's out there, they can get the information they want. So I can't see it's a bad thing. I can't see it's a great thing, but it's information is available, and if they want to make it available, that's up to them.
I think it's a great idea with both Twitter and Facebook, and I think it's a great idea. Any fans that start seeing that trainers are doing that can start following everybody, and there's a lot of inside information, equipment changes, good week, bad week, all kinds of information that bettors don't know.
Oh, I think it's great. I think that's the way of the future. Social media has come a long way in a few short years, and I can see it taking off even further down the road. So the quicker we jump on it, the better off we are.
I think it's good. It keeps everybody informed of what's going on or how the week the horse had. It helps the bettors, and the bettors always want an edge, and keeps them up to speed with how the horse had a week instead of going in not knowing, just off their lines. I don't use it because I don't even have an email address. How bad that is.
I think overall it's great. I think like with anything, it's probably going to have to be regulated before long. But I think it's great. I think it helps maybe with the handle. I know the handle's up a little bit here at Mohawk year to date. But and if it's helping that part, I don't really care what they're saying about me on there. So like I said, there is some scrutiny, but I like it overall.
I think the more information that you can give the public, the better. We should be as transparent as we possibly can be, and if it gives a better an edge and he takes the interest and the driver or the trainer wants to be telling them, I think it's good for everybody. It's a win-win.